was the night before Christmas, and all through the church, heads were bowed in prayer, thanking God for Christ's birth. The altar was decorated for Christmas, and poinsettias were everywhere. The children were sitting on the front pew, so no matter what the program, they would have a good view. The church choir was there in sight. They sang like angels, especially my favorite, Silent Night. Paw had on his new suit and I was wearing my best hat, when all of a sudden I heard voices approaching and I wondered, what is that? I heard them calling, Master, Savior, my friend, Jehovah, Messiah, and even my Lord. I looked up, and what to my wondering eyes should appear but Christ our Savior and his disciples so dear. I counted them as I heard him speak their name, but there was only 11, and then I remembered Judas, he who had died in shame. Jesus called out to each one. He had a smile on his face as beside him each disciple took their place. The Savior said, "Do you recall when I asked each of you to follow me? Simon Peter and Andrew, brothers, I made you fishers of men. There you are, James and John. My friend Philip, whose home was in the town of Bethsaida. Philip, you asked your friend here, Nathanael, to join us. Welcome, Simon, Bartholomew, Jude, James the son of Alphaeus, and yes, hello, Thaddeus. I thought these are the men who went with him during the last 3 years of his life. I looked at the smile on our Savior's face, and then there was another. Jesus said, welcome, my friend, Matthias, you who with the others spread the word of my teachings all over the place. Jesus was dressed in white robes of glory, and he turned toward me as though to tell a story. He smiled. I felt it was just for me. He spoke not a word, but looked out over the crowd, and he blessed us all with hope, love, faith, and prayer. I'd seen those words before. Had I not, I wouldn't have been there. He raised his hands and said aloud, my children, go forth and practice my teachings. Remember to pray and to love one another every day. His last words before they vanished from my sight were, Merry Christmas to all, and to all, good night.